Hi, my name is Carly and I'm a transgender woman. God, I feel relieved now. It wasn't so bad. So, why was I scared of? Hi, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. What was that? I don't know. Welcome back to my channel. You may know nothing about me, but I know too many things about myself that, believe me, is giving me a headache. I cannot keep it to myself, and I gotta share them all with you. So, be patient. Take it easy. A quick backstory. I came to Sweden the first time in 2015, and a few years before that I had already started with my transition with hormones and self-medication. I don't recommend that, but I just felt trapped because in Colombia I didn't get any help for my transition. I remember being 14, going to the doctor. I went to 3 doctors. The first one kicked me out of his office. The second one told me that I needed to fuck some pussy and go to church. And the third one just told me that I had a mental disorder. So, yeah. I have to be on my own. I didn't have the money to be able to go to endocrinologists and do private and blah blah. Like, no, I just had the money to go buy my hormones and do it myself. I know that was so risky and so wrong on me, but that's how desperate I was to be able to live my life and become myself. But anyway, 2015 came. I came to Sweden for the first time. And me being here, I just saw, wow, a whole new world full of opportunities, full of like, wow, here I really can have a life. Here I can really be myself and get help for it. Because here in Sweden, as a transgender person, you have the right to get help through healthcare for your transition. So I got in contact with some transgender persons and they talked to me about this clinic called Anova, and they are the providers for healthcare for transgender people here in Sweden. So I contacted them and they told me that I will have to need to be in a queue for 2 years or something to be able to meet the therapist to see if I was a transgender woman or no, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I accepted. I was like, okay, I'm on board with it. Let's do it. But then I have to quit because I have to go back to Colombia to fix my papers. I could come back. In the meantime, I was in Colombia. I started getting plastic surgeries and I was still continuing with my transition with hormones, obviously. But yeah, I got my boobs, liposuction, butts, and you name it. So in 2017, I came back to Sweden, and 2 weeks after I got my person number, which is social security number here in Sweden, I was able to meet the therapist at Anova, and after 25 minutes talking to her about how I felt since I was little and everything, blah blah blah. She was like, well, Carly, wow, you're a woman. I'm like, yeah, that's what we've been trying to tell you this past 25 minutes, but thank you. So I got approval for my hormones, and yeah, because I was already through my surgery, like I didn't have to go through like the test of trying to live like a woman, blah blah blah. Like, no, like seriously, give me my hormones. Don't make me waste my time. I remember telling her, she asked me like, oh Carly, how do you feel about being here? I'm like, well, I just feel like you're wasting your time and I'm wasting my time, because why the hell do I have to explain to someone else my whole existence? Like, the so yeah, I got my hormones, blah blah, and then they explained me the things that I was also, oh well, that transgender women are able to get from healthcare, and that will be, let's see, I have the list here. So it will be gender confirmation surgery, mostly known as sex change or SRS, Adam's apple removal. Where's the third one? Oh, wait a second. What does it say here? I cannot see. Oh my god. Voice training. A wig, if needed. And laser, if needed. Okay. Okay, can I get a laser for my legs? No. Okay, thank you. But okay, so SRS, yeah, check me in for that. Thank you. Adam's apple, okay. We can check if I need it. Then voice training, well, I can try, I want to get surgery for the voice, but I can try training. Let's see if it works. and then a week. I don't think I need a week, but nowadays I wish I would have taken the week because I want a week. And let's see, laser. I wanted to have laser so much, but they say that I didn't apply for it because I didn't have so much hair. But I had enough hair, but they say like cisgender women, they have hair in the legs. So yeah, I'm like, okay. But cisgender women, they have ovaries and they have a natural born vagina that I didn't get when I was born. So, okay, but I'm not gonna be bitter, you know? I'm not gonna be bitter because I'm grateful that I came so far and I'm in a place where they helped me with my transition. Not gonna rant here. But you guys, if you have seen my last video, you may know that I love Sweden. Like, I love Sweden. And this is one of the reasons why healthcare, they had helped me so much, because for the first time in my life people were taking me serious for the first time and they were willing to help me for my transition, which, oh my god, like I am just so happy and so grateful. Like I love my life. So healthcare here in Sweden is amazing compared to where I was before. You take it or leave it, I don't know. And my heart is with the trans girls here in Sweden that have to go through the long process.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I went through another process. So let's talk about work, because transitioning is not cheap at all. It's very expensive. You need the coins. It's not just paying rent, buying food, buying clothes. It's also paying laser, Botox, fillers, surgeries. I mean, it depends also what stuff you want to get done. I mean, I want to get them all done. Not all, but doing the most. I'm doing the most. But yeah, you gotta work. And here in Sweden, as a transgender person, you're able to work. I mean, there are many countries that they say you're able to work, but when you go there, they just don't hire you because you're trans. Like, for example, my hometown, I got turned down many places and they will literally say to my face, we only hire real women.
Now, I told you to bring your medical records in and you have refused to bring the records in, but what we did find was your childhood, psychiatric report.
And I will be like, okay, and I will just like cry and leave and be like, what the hell is going on? I did get a job in a call center. It's not impossible, but it's just a hustle. It's more of a hustle than what a cisgender person goes through to get a job. But anyway, so coming to Sweden, I realized how much easier it is to be able to get a job here. But it's not so easy if you don't speak Swedish. Those here are able to have a job, a decent job, a 9 to 5 or whatever, and being able to save your coins to have a decent life and just to be able to transition also, you know. So that is great, that's fantastic. And you don't know how much joy I feel whenever I go somewhere and I see a doll working there. Oh my god, baby, it's just amazing. Representation, I'm here for you. But yeah, I really love living in a country where we are able to have a work just as any other person has the right to, you know. It's basic human right to be able to work, I think. I don't know. It must be, you know, it must be. So now let's talk about people, society, and dating. Swedish people, they are really open-minded. Like, there are no close-minded people. Like, most of them, they are really open-minded. They don't judge you for who you are. I mean,
det är dina fördomar mot mig.
Det är mina fördomar.
Som du måste jobba med.
Som jag måste jobba med. Och det måste ni där hemma också. Jobba med fördomarna hela tiden.
when it comes to self-expression and the topic about being a transgender person, they really don't see you too much as an outsider. But yeah, there are some exceptions. There are still some people that see us as freaks, or they just don't know. You know, ignorance is an illness. Ignorance is something that attacks people and make them feel afraid, and the only way that a person defends themselves is by attacking that's a hustle with people. But even though people here in Sweden, they're so open-minded about self-expression and transgender people, when it comes to dating, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, because when it comes to dating, I think it goes hand in hand with how far you're in transition, or how I don't know, it's just so bizarre. At the end of the day, I think it's mostly about your personality, how you feel just as a human being. But looks, they also influence a little bit, you know, because in my own experience, I feel that for me it became much easier the farther I went through my transition, because the more I was able to pass as a cisgender woman. And if you don't know what is passing, that's the term for being perceived as a normal or a regular woman, you know. And cisgender woman is what they call normal regular woman. So yeah, that's another video for another time. Oh my god, just had an aha moment. I just realized that the dating department for me became much easier the more I was passing as a cisgender woman, because I felt more confident within myself. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, you know what I say? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. But anyway, you guys. But still, even though people here in Sweden, they're so open-minded and whatever, in society wise, there's still a little bit of taboo. I don't know, it's weird sometimes. It gets a little bit scary, you know, and people assuming everyone's gender, so bizarre. But this is it for today, you guys. It was just a short video about my experience as a transgender woman here in Sweden, coming from another country with a whole different war stuff for transgender women. Yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you're not trans, I guess you have learned some stuff about the struggle of being a transgender person, especially a transgender woman. And if you're a doll,
Hi, sisters!
we're in this together. It's not easy, but it gets better. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you like it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I don't know what you're doing here if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Like, if you have come so far to this video and you haven't hit the subscribe button, you need help. You need therapy. You need therapy. But this is not for today's video, you know. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, just let me be.
Wow.